this so I don't echo. And I dropped my phone. Alright, let's see. If I refresh my page. Perfect. To do this. Alright. So I don't know if that was okay. So, no, I should grab this just in case. Alright. Here we are. So, hello. This is one of the pilot worlds. Yes, these are basically VR simulation. Yes, it's someone who made the game, but actual controls how to fly. So for starters, for this stream, I'm going to start on the A10 hangar, quote unquote the A10 Warthog. These things. Now, fun fact about planes, when it comes to big planes like these, it will take a bit for them to take off. So like just like fighter jets, they cannot take off so easily. Sit on the ground so I don't get woozy. Alright. Usually all these would be the bonus systems here. But brakes are of course somewhere here. You got your throttle, your thruster, fuel, and your bombs would usually be somewhere like here or here. Like all your weapons and flares. Well, flares are usually there. Right where my finger is, but I have to use thumbsticks. So that arrow. Right. It's just this before I can pick off. There's some stay prepared. Like I kind of wasn't prepared for the stream a little bit, but it's not. There we go. So I'm gonna go ahead and set up and get to the sky and show you all what the A10 can do. Of course, prepare to take off. Always have my gear ready. Alright. Full throttle. Give it a little bit to speed up. Hold it up. Boom. There we go. Don't want to do it too fast or else, yes, this is a big vehicle. Take off too fast. Just like ILS do, you will end up on a stall and land upside down. So, this is actual, like the actual way they're flying, not just these two, and little colors down there, but they didn't animate those like the original. Here we go. Now, the best thing with this plane is just the bird. BRRRRT. I'm gonna use that on that smiley. Very simple. Good. I'll turn on the Just look at my this, the AAM, otherwise known as the circle, is two circles right here. When they detect whatever's in this circle, if you're aiming at your enemy, it detects them and shoots missiles at them. Yes, they're thermal missiles. However, when they launch, your enemy will have a chance to use the laser to detect it. So this is good. I'm gonna click on mid-air. Yes, I have to most of the ones. They will go down each time, each percent, like other ones. Just like that. Oh, I must have turned off the red smoke. So we got the red smoke. Okay. This is one of my favorite planes because it's known as one of the deadly planes. Oh shit! Can't track me. Sorry, I don't usually cuss this much. Well, my cuss word and it's gonna be either or. Also, I'm quiet because brother's trying to sleep. So, for a few minutes, I'm good on fuel. However, the wind checks in the car. These are actual race flight pilots. I said that 11 times. Oh, so that's what that is. Nuclear plants. Crash artillery. Now, time for the landing plane. Let's see if we can fly another plane. However, if I can stay on planet water, I have to ask a certain something. I'm not touching those here, but I do want there to possibly be a boat escape, so not pilot related. I mean, kind of is, but it's so I made a game based off of IRL, which yes, based off of Markiplier's world, but they made it where you're in the submarine and you're actually doing all the coordinates and stuff. Kind of gonna have it based on rockets. This one doesn't have to, I'm guessing. Landing. Now time to go park it back over there. Which I did. There should be a curve. if I was here with more than just myself, I would have to do some communicating with someone else's phone. And of course, everyone should know. Yes, those things are refillable. What they do is that they just refill you. That is it. Go ahead and or not. Yeah, sometimes I really hate because usually when you land, you can't just drive them in here unless if your plane has a motor to drive, but in this world, none of them do, which is kind of weird, but which I'm going to. Here we go. So, these ones are my favorite planes. However, the one that me and a friend were in, test pilots, it's called Test Pilots. It's one of the first simulations made. Hold on. Okay. Finally, and I did say maybe I don't really promise on that. So, this plane right here is one of my favorite planes. It's the, I'm pretty sure if I get my planes correct, is the F-22 Raptor. Unless if it's rather that one or the one that's in there. I think there are plane labels here. Menu. These are. I want to say that it's an F-22 Raptor. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go again. These are just things that this creator has put up for whatever reasons. What we do: host events, tournaments, including dogfighting, air fights, air racing, flying, formation flying, aerobatic stunts. Alright, well, before I do drive the F-22 Raptor, I do want to show my helicopter skills. Though in these kind of spaces, I